Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Guys, Cardi B is everywhere. I was scrolling through the internet just now and I came across a post on Instagram that is saying, wait a minute, Cardi B is in Jamaica, and they pinned her exact location, Portmore, Jamaica. Like Portmore, St. Catherine. And I'm like, what the heck is Cardi B up to? Wasn't she just in Dominica the other day? If you guys have been keeping up, you guys would know that I spoke about her in Dominica the other day. And many people thought that I was kidding when I said she was in Dominica, because I saw people in my comment section saying, how is it that she's in Dominica and she's on tour? You guys are not keeping up because she gets 3 days break in between the tour dates, right? So when I saw the video of her in Dominica, I was like, oh, she's in Dominica for some juju. I was just being mischievous. I know she has a relative there, but I was like, oh, so she's in Dominica for the good juju to keep Stefon Diggs ass from stop cheating on her. But someone commented saying her grandmother, I believe, is sick, and that's the reason why she was in Dominica. So that was a few days ago. And today, honey, I'm learning that she was in Portmore, Sunshine City, my city, Jamaica. What the heck is Cardi B going on with? What is she up to? Like, does this girl ever get tired? It seems as though tired is not in this woman's genes. It's not in her bones to be tired. We saw Cardi B during her pregnancy. Immediately after she gave birth, she's on tour. And not only she's on tour, she's touring the world too, because America, Dominica, Jamaica. And then today I came across a clip where she's saying that her tickets have sold out. Every venue has completely sold out so far, with the exception of Canada. And she's saying that Canada is about 85% sold out. And she's like, if the Canadians sells out Canada, she's gonna do something, but like, she doesn't know what she's gonna do. If I can find back the clip, I'm gonna include it for you.
Okay, so every city for the Lumis Drama Tour is practically sold out. If it's not 100% sold out, it's like 98%, 99%, like everything, except for one city, which is Hamilton, Ontario. It's like 80% sold out. And I'm letting you Canadians know, if y'all break my sold out streak, I'm I don't know what I'm gonna do, but bitch, y'all better not fucking, I swear to God, if y'all break my fucking streak, y'all better go buy them tickets. Y'all not breaking my perfectly sold out streak. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all Canadians. Shit.
You guys, and I'm like, Cardi B, don't you know the Canadians crowd? The Canadians, right? We know Canadians are very polite, but what have we learned over these years about the Canadian crowd? They're not the kind of crowd that, goes, because even when, Drake is a Canadian, and even when Drake was having his show in Canada, when that shooting incident took place at his property, the security guard got shot, and helicopters were flying over his house consistently. I think that was back in 2023, 2024. And he was feuding with Kendrick after that. And then his own people were booing him in Canada. So, the Canadian crowd is really tough. So when I heard Cardi B say, if Canada should do 100% sold out, I'm like, girl, you should be grateful. Canada, 85% sold out. The Canadian crowd is a tough crowd when it comes to music. It's like the Jamaican crowd. And that is why you don't see every and any artist coming to Jamaica to please, because they will sell out a Chris Brown show. That I can tell you. Beyonce, the legends, the people that when you look at the people who dominated the music industry in the 80s and in the 90s, yeah, you'll get a sold out show from a Jamaican. But the early B's nowadays, I doubt if any of them would have it. Maybe Tyler. Tyler would definitely get a sold out show in Jamaica. Definitely, because she's also South African. And there's one thing Jamaica has never done, and that's detach from our African roots. And once we hear that a South African artist is coming to Jamaica, it could be Tyler or Burna Boy, it's going to be sold out. Once it's a South African artist, current or 80s, 90s, the Jamaicans, they're going to come out. They're going to come out with their partner draw. They're going to come out with their bank account, and they're going to support that African artist 110% more than how they would even support their own local artist, because it's like they're saying, oh, that person is coming from the motherland to our country. We cannot let them fail. And they come out with such camaraderie. So any South African artist that comes to Jamaica, no ifs, no buts, they're going to do well. But I'm just saying that some crowds are very hard to please. I'm saying that to say some crowds are very hard to please. And over the years, I've realized that the Canadian crowd is the same. So Cardi B having an 85% sold out show in Canada, that's like having a 150% sold out show. Really, she needs to understand the power of that. But they may just eventually sell out the entire venue. But if she doesn't sell out the entire venue, she needs to understand the power of that 85% sold out for the Canadian crowd. The Canadian crowd is tough. They're hard to please. They will turn their backs on their own. So she needs to understand that, honey, that is amazing within itself. But honey, Barnaby's out here seemed as though somebody needs to pull those Duracell battery out of her back. Okay? Because where else she's gonna be? Who knows? This woman is everywhere. And then after the story, she's gonna be back on the internet with all her shenanigans defending Stefon Diggs. And now that there are images of Stefon Diggs and Jeffree Star going around, the critics are saying that it is Jeffree Star who released a photo of him and Stefon Diggs. Cardi B is about to come out and defend Stefon Diggs. Just wait until that story is over. She's gonna be on the internet. She's gonna come back on Instagram Live, and she is gonna go off on everyone and their mom is defending Stefon Diggs. And she's gonna say, oh, no, because me and my baby daddy ain't smashing. It doesn't give you the right to say this about him because he's not that. And Jeffree, but you notice Cardi B, every time Jeffree Stars come out and say something, she never counteracts Jeffree Stars. You guys notice it? She will pick on a dark-skinned girl like she's calculated with who she fires back at. If she notices that the person doesn't have a strong following or the person following is divided, she will clap back at that person. But Jeffree Stars have a strong following, and she knows that Jeffree Star will go, Cardi B will drag you to hell, but Jeffree Stars will take you beneath the depths of hell, honey. Okay? I would never argue with Jeffree Stars. So you notice she never argues with him, but I believe she's going to come back and shut it down with that Jeffree Stars and Stefon Diggs photo, because she's going to go back to Stefon Diggs and she's going to want his image and reputation to look good. So she's going to be out here defending him. You're going to see the same pattern with Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. The same pattern that you saw with Offset and Cardi B, you're going to see that same pattern with Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. But it's not going to have such longevity. It's not going to have such longevity, but you're going to see the same pattern until that man consistently insults her. Then she's going to say, you know what? There's no good here for me anymore. It's time for me to step away. And put myself first. But she's gonna come back defending him. But for now, honey, she's everywhere. My God. This woman doesn't get tired. As I would say, I need to get a couple ounces of her blood, but then again, absolutely not. But let me know what you guys think, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.